Hello and welcome to For Yoga Teachers. This is how to boost your short-term yoga income. If you want to dive into the full masterclass with all the information, the action steps, including what to do next to make it happen, and a ton of useful resources, come and join us on the base. Everything is there waiting for you. Now, many of our trainings for yoga teachers at Yoga Hero are £400. So I thought rather than talking about generating extra income in a hypothetical way, wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be really useful and usable to use an actual figure to work towards? And so, how about £400 extra? So this is where we're going. We've got 4 suggested methods of boosting your short-term yoga income. And within each, we'll look at the general requirements so that you can determine what you already have in place and as such, which method is going to be the easiest for you to implement. We'll then look at common barriers, including mindset. I did say that this was going to be totally practical. And then next steps so that you can just follow the step-by-step to boost your income. And finally, I'll share with you how to hit £400 with each method. In the interest of a disclaimer and full disclosure, I haven't taken into account any costs, and there are no guarantees. You have to do the work. Some methods may work better for you than others, or they may not work at all. Hopefully they will. Okay, let's get cracking. First up is private yoga sessions. Often when I speak to yoga teachers, they are held back from charging a higher fee for private yoga classes because they want their yoga classes to be accessibly priced. This is great. This is really ethical. This comes from a place of kindness and it's very commendable. However, if you have your own group yoga classes, or you teach somewhere where the fees for classes are reasonably accessible, then you are already offering accessibly priced yoga classes. If people don't have loads of liquid cash, or they do and they don't want to spend it, then they can come to the group classes. With that in mind, you can and you should consider charging a much higher fee for your private yoga classes. Focus on making them amazing. I mean, you should do that anyway. Layer in philosophical lessons that your client might need, offer adjustments to them if you have their consent, tailor the entire class to them, give them loads of motivation and support, make the classes fabulous and charge accordingly. The general requirements here are really around finding a physical space to hold the classes in or deciding to lead them online. Once you have an online space or a physical space, you're pretty much ready to go. You might need 2 yoga mats or 3 yoga mats, but your clients might bring their own. Common barriers here are the mindset of, I'm not good enough, or why would someone want to learn from me? Get yourself over to our Shatter Imposter Syndrome challenge because you holding yourself back does not benefit anyone, I promise. And again, the location. Please, if you are renting out a physical space, please make sure that it is going to be safe for you and your clients. We've detailed the next steps out over on the base, so come on over to be guided step by step on how to make your private yoga sessions happen. Earning £400 with private yoga sessions. I was pretty amazed when I worked this out, to be honest. If you charge £60 for a private yoga session, which I think is on the lower side, to be honest, you need to teach just 7 sessions to hit £400. Or if you charge £80 a session, which I think is fair, I really do, then you only need to teach 5 sessions to hit £400. Isn't that amazing? Host your own workshop. I love workshops. I love them. I think hosting your own workshops is a great way to generate income, to teach how you want to teach, to cement your knowledge in something, to try teaching in a new style, to test it out. You know, there are just so many opportunities. The general requirements for hosting your own workshop are again around a physical location or deciding to teach it online. And if you're teaching in a physical location, you might need to provide the equipment. Common barriers here: the mindset of feeling like you might not have enough information or knowledge to run a workshop. Trust me, yoga teacher, you do have enough information and knowledge, but to put this concern to bed, just plan the workshop out and maybe over plan so that you've got a little extra information if you have some extra time at the end. Another common barrier would be, what if nobody comes? Okay, so you have the option of cancelling the workshop or postponing the workshop if numbers are low. Make sure that if you're renting a room out, you tie up the cancellation policy of the room with the end of the early bird bookings. If numbers are low at the end of the early bird, that's some insight for you. Maybe the title isn't really explaining what's going on in the workshop. Maybe the price isn't quite right. Maybe the time of the workshop isn't quite right. You'll have to do some investigating to work out why it's not landed on your yogis. And the last common barrier is the location for the workshop. If you're thinking you want to do a face-to-face workshop, over on the base is your renting out the Space for Yoga guide. So go and have a quick look at that, and that will help you find the space. For next steps, pop on over to the base to see your step-by-step guide for setting up your workshops. To make £400 from workshops, it's just 20 people attending at £20 a ticket. If you think that £20 a ticket is more on the higher side of what you might want to charge, then you could charge £15 per ticket and you need 26 people to come. And it's not beyond the realms of possibility for 26 people to come to one workshop. Or you could think about it as £15 a ticket and 13 people come to 2 workshops. Maybe that's in the same place. You do one in May and one in July, or maybe you run it in 2 different places. Create an evergreen online offering. An evergreen online offering could be a course, for example, improve your downward dog alignment, or learn all about the chakras, or it could be a series of meditations to help you sleep. It could be one offering, like one wake up and feel great meditation. Think, create it once, sell it many, many times. The general requirements are a really decent camera and sound equipment. There's so much available on the internet now that lower quality stuff just will not get any traction. You need something to teach. Remember, you already have loads that you can teach. And you need some software to host your offerings. Common barriers would be that people won't buy it. Now, they will. People really do buy what they need and what they want. So if you are really offering something that people need, or something that people want, something that makes their lives better, or something that makes their lives easier, they will buy it. And another common barrier is around logistics. As we've said, there's so much available online. It really does take some tailored and focused promotion. But if you feel pretty happy with the marketing side of things, this really could be the solution for you. Come on over to the base for your next steps. They're all detailed out on there for you. Earning £400 from an evergreen offering. Well, at the risk of stating the obvious, if the online offering was really amazing and something pretty unique, it could just be one person paying £400. Or a lot of online things seem to be around about £50. So £47. You need 9 people to buy it. You've made your £400. Easy. Or if you do something smaller, very accessibly priced at, say, a £5, then you need 80 people to get to £400. Last but not least, be an affiliate. Setting up as an affiliate or a referrer for a product or a service for something that you really genuinely love. And the general requirements here, all you need is a product that you love and a way to promote it, and that's it. Common barriers are just really around affiliate sales, kind of sometimes feeling a little bit sleazy. So make sure that you're recommending something that you really genuinely love and that you are recommending it within the guidelines. Come on over to the base for your next steps on becoming an affiliate, earning £400. This really is like, how long is a piece of string? But as an indicator, Google Workspace offers up to £17 per person per month in their affiliate scheme. So for that, you'd need 5 people to sign up through your link, and they'd need to be signed up for 5 months, but that would give you £400. Isn't that amazing? Because all of your work is up front. And so that's it, Team Base. Your 4 suggested methods: private yoga sessions, host your own workshop, create an evergreen online offering, and become an affiliate, complete with your requirements and next steps. My top piece of advice, honestly, from my heart to yours, is to choose one method, just one method, follow the steps and make it happen. But definitely just focus on one, especially if you tend to be the kind of person who generally has too much to do. As always, we would love to hear how you get on. Come and join the challenge over on the base to get the motivation and the support that you need. And as always, happy teaching.